What if you could choose the next step in your life, but instead of making the decision yourself, you let AI pick for you? Well, that's exactly what I did when it came time to find where to settle. And what did ChatGPT choose? A small town I'd never even heard of before. Sometimes you just need to stop trying to control everything and trust where life's taking you. Let the uncertainty become part of the adventure. And that's exactly what I'm doing now. This is where my next chapter begins. For the last 4.5 years, I've been nomadic, living out of a suitcase, constantly on the move, never staying long enough to call anywhere home. Paris, Spain, Thailand, countless spots across the US, each one has played a part in the nomadic life I've been living. I've spent years trying to figure out where I'd settle, bouncing between places, searching for somewhere to call home. But after all this time, I realized something I've known all along. France is where my heart is. It always has been. I needed a slower pace of life, a break from constant motion, so I'm committing to a year in a small town in the south of France. For most of my life, I've bounced between the US and France, but this time it's different. It's not about searching anymore, it's about finally returning to where my heart has always been. This time, for good. This isn't just another visit, it's the beginning of a new chapter in my life. I landed at 7:30 a.m. and desperately wanted a nap after the overnight flight, but check-in wasn't until the afternoon, so I wandered along the Promenade des Anglais. Nice immediately felt like a place where time slows down. The warm Mediterranean sun, the sound of the waves, the laid-back rhythm, it's everything I need right now. After so many years of rushing, sacrificing my health and energy for work just to get a meets expectations on the end-of-year review, I realized something. I was working so hard to prove myself, but never truly getting ahead. And in the end, it never felt like enough. So, no more. No more burning myself out for little reward. No more rushing. After so much chaos, this is where everything aligns. The only thing that matters now is being here, in this place, in this moment. And with that in mind, I decided to stop at one of these beachfront cafes, take a moment for myself and just enjoy the view. And then it hit me. I wasn't just going to sit at any old table. I decided to treat myself to the best seat in the house, right on the beach, front row to the stunning view,
Super, merci.
with the sea at my feet. Yeah. I ordered 2 dishes that are more than just food, they're a part of this place. To start, pissaladière, a Provençal pizza topped with caramelized onions, anchovies, and olives. Simple ingredients, but packed with flavor. And for the main, bouillabaisse, a hearty fish stew with roots in the south of France, specifically in Marseille. Made with a variety of fish and saffron, it's served with riz, garlicky mayonnaise-like sauce that adds the perfect kick. The riz is arguably the best part. It's rich, creamy, and adds depth to the bouillabaisse. You spread it on the crispy little croutons they give you, top with cheese, and put it in the soup for the liquid to infuse the bread and the cheese to melt. Made from garlic, saffron, and olive oil, it gives a sharp kick with a silky finish. The wind picked up, quickly making my fish soup cold, which is as good as it sounds. But that's just life, right? Nothing's perfect. But the view in this moment, completely worth it. Bouillabaisse by the water, what more could I ask on my first day here? Eating boba in my hotel room on the bed. It's actually my favorite thing to get.
В смысле, что типа у меня такой темперамент, что я, ну знаешь, я так хочу, что наши советские люди друг друга разговаривают.
My new town, my new apartment. I have 19 minutes until I get there. I went to go pick up the car rental.
600 meters at the roundabout. Take the second exit onto D6101.
Pardon. And the guy who was checking me in told me, oh, there's actually lots of other vehicles available if you want to get something else, making it sound kind of like, oh, you can get whatever, you know. And so he starts talking to me about what I could get, and I said, yeah, sure, that one. And then he goes to check out, and it's like 800 euros. And mind you, I paid 200 euros for this rental. And he was like, oh, I thought you were saying I could get any of these options just included, like for the same price that I already paid. And he was like,
exit the roundabout onto D6101.
Mais no.
In 500 meters.
I was like, well, you have to say that.
Exit onto Route de Bagnol's D6086.
Route to Bagnol's. I have definitely had several car rental situations where they just upgraded me for free, and they essentially just they do that. They're just like, oh, actually you can have any of these. Anyway, I just thought that was cute that he thought I was just gonna pay a casual extra 800 euros. Lol. Okay, I'm glad it's still light out because I don't like arriving in new places by myself when it is dark. Ooh. And I am supposed to call.
Exit the roundabout onto Route de Bagnol's.
Route de Bagnol's.
Continue on D6086 for 1 kilometer.
I'm supposed to call the dad of the guy who I am renting from, who is going to let me into the apartment. So I texted him earlier, about 4 hours ago when I got on the train, and it says that he read it, but I got no response. So I'm like, okay, maybe he just doesn't like to text. Hey, check this out.